I've unlocked a hidden door in my mind. Wellspring of strength on the other side. I'm like, really? Really? In my mind's eye, I see the image of my friends I've made into that. What? There are sword styles and techniques I've come to know.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Oh, this is cool.
Cut to the chase.
Woo!
Consider a moment of true mastery that you.
Hey, what about I'll hate
another
them?
person, and ask yourself, what lies beneath the surface? What's their guiding philosophy? What's their state of mind as they maneuver their weapon? Now take that and practice it right away with speed, skill, and strength, over and over, until your hand is one with your mind. This is the only path to true growth.
Assimilate style, techniques and skills, and then combine them together to create your own style.
Step on up. Dance
Banette.
with the waves.
Milu? Really? Kazuha. Kazuha again. Oh wow, that must have really been really important for him. Okay, a light novel with Yaemiko.
If you start to tire, empty your mind, but do not stop.
Oh, I just realized, dude. This is the hyperbolic time chamber from Dragon Ball Z, right? Where it's like, oh, you need to grow stronger, but you have such little time. Go into the another dimension where time is different, and you know, 1 day equals an entire month. An entire month equals 1 day in the real world. Oh my god, this is so Shogun anime. Oh my god. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. They're copying Dragon Ball Z hyperbolic time chamber.
Stay in that frame of mind as you keep up the fight. Get rid of all redundant movements. Imagine your sword is an extension of your own body. Wield it just as you wield your arms, hands, and fingers.
'Twas on a deserted, moonlit night
Ew,
that
Mr.
the
Tweak.
hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair. Ring cutter! Feathers fleeting wet.
Ew.
The white
Ew.
heron
No,
treads
get off my
water.
screen.
A sight without flaw.
Oh god.
Master of
Desperate
Inazuma
girl. Desperate
Kamisato
girl.
art
Thirsty girl.
Tachijutsu.
Get off my screen. Ew. No. Ayaka. I am so glad I skipped Ayaka, and it was hard, and I skipped Rosalie in Fontaine, the Fontaine character. I am so glad I skipped them. Ayaka just seemed so. Her gameplay was stupid. Go up and down, confuse your weapon with cryo, and attack for a few seconds, and then it's like, and then dash again, and attack for a few seconds, and dash again in a few seconds. And her dash puts you in like a cryo movement states. Ugh. And then her skill to me is useless. Much downtime on her.
Huh. Looks like you've made some real progress. That...
Awesome! Paimon knew you could do it!
How do you feel? As you should be. Time flies when you're training hard. You've actually been going for several days now with no rest.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Paimon's had a whole bunch of naps. But you were so focused, she didn't want to interrupt you.
Go get some sleep. I'll be doing the same very soon. Let's hope you see that foggy place in your dream, so I can get this investigation over and done with.
Makeshift camp and rest. JRPG, random battle. Turn-based. That's what it seems like to me every time that happens. Where did she get the supplies? Like, he just drags it from the real world and just places it here? Yeah, what's this place? I mean, pulled back into that place again, but Skirk said the dream mirroring would kick in when I fall asleep. No, on a close question, this isn't the same dream space as last time. It's dark and gloomy, but there isn't the chilling fog that made my hair stand on end. Hold on, if the dream mirroring works in a two-way process, maybe I'm entering her mind while she's exploring mine? If this is her inner world, it's pretty bleak. I can occasionally make out the sound of flowing streams, but other than that, it's empty. Oh. Oh my god! Look at that! Oh my god! Dude, is this the Nordcry Sealies? It wants me to follow it where it leads. Is that what the Nordcry Sealies look like? Hello. Hello. I still like the Natlan ones. They had personality.
Skirk, why are you skipping classes again? We've talked about this.
Whoa.
'Cause he's a crabby old man, and he's a boring old man. I don't like going to his classes.
Oh wow, this is your childhood?
Excuse me. You shouldn't talk about your teacher like that. It's very disrespectful.
All right, let's not get into a big fight about this. Skirk's learned what she needs. There's no point forcing her to sit through more classes if she doesn't want to be there.
That's not how education works, dude.
But I'd still love to hear about what you got up to yesterday. Why don't you tell your dad all about it?
The child doesn't decide on how much they want to learn.
I went diving, and I saw this huge fish. I never knew they could get that big. It looked kind of dumb, though, with that stupid big fat head. I tried to shake its fin, but it just spat water at me.
Oh, this is when she was on her original home planet, Moon. We still don't know. We still don't know if was she on one of the moons of Tavat, or just a different planet entirely. And it seems her world was a water world, which makes sense because she has fins.
Oh, and today, I'm gonna go to that prairie up north. There's supposed to be this giant bird there that can spit fire. I bet if I climbed on its back, it could fly me all the way to the stars.
Oh, no. There's some land masses with birds, right?
Then I suppose your old dad should get one as a pet too. Otherwise, how are you going to hear me call you for dinner up there in the stars?
When it's time to eat, I'll come back on my own, Zilly. Anyway, gotta go. Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad.
Wait! Put on a coat at least. You'll catch a cold. I'm talking to you, young lady. You spoil that child, you know. Ever since that merchant ship arrived, she practically lives outside. Always going on about exploring the beyond one day, whatever that means.
Let the kid do what makes her happy. Besides, we both know you're all bark and no bite. Come on, our little adventurer is gonna be hungry when she gets back. Let's get started on dinner.
But she had a pretty normal childhood. Well, that was sweet. I'm out? What? Oh. Oh. Oh wow, I can't use any menus here. Out. I can't even jump. Weather's wonderful today, so this is Skirk.
The stars shimmer high above. But what lies beyond the stars? Mountains as far as the eye can see? An endless snowy plain? Or maybe buildings taller than the sky, like the people from the merchant ship said? I can't be the only one asking these questions. The universe is fascinating. If only I could meet some other people like me. We could set sail together and explore every corner of the world.
Yes, let's go. Let's go. Let's get to the point where we can actually leave Tevat and let's go explore some new worlds. I am so for that. Let's go.
I'm sick of being a kid. There's so many amazing things out there, and I'm ready to see them all. But for now, I'm starving. Better get back.
What's over there? Something's going on. I don't know, but I like this. Text in 3... I can imagine this, like... Oh my god, that would be so cool if they actually implemented this straight off in 1.0. It's like, when you walk up to, like, Catherine, it's like... And this pops up and says, like, hey, this is, like, the Adventurers Guild. And it's like, you go up to, like, a cooking station and it says, like, cooking pot and stuff like that. Just the first time, like, it happens, you know? Like a
Don't
tutorial.
let a single one of them get away!
Cool.
No, please, spare the children! Stay back!
They're coming! Run!
Help!
Eliminate the threat.
Take them down.
Don't be scared. Ah!
This way!
We'll never make it!
Fire. There's fire everywhere. What happened?
I told you we shouldn't have trusted these outsiders!
Why are you doing this? What did we do to deserve this? We welcomed you with our finest food and drink, showed you the best our home has to offer, gifted you cloth dyed by our own hands. And this is how you treat us?
Is this the merchant ship? People that came?
Run! Save yourselves!
Foreign invaders? Is that what they're saying? It's like, we dyed it by our own hands. It's like, okay, so her village is very primitive, but prospering in their own technological advancement, and then these guys come.
Captain, Zone 3 is clear and we have Zone 2 surrounded.
Yeah, okay, so these guys seem to, like, just the way they talk, it kind of seems like they're more technologically higher up the civilization tree. Because they're saying, like, oh, Zone 1, Zone 2, it's a very military, very organized way of talking.
Begin extermination. Remember the orders from upper command. No one is to be left alive.
Rest assured, sir. We have enough munitions to annihilate these savages and burn their entire civilization to the ground.
Ang.
Good. The only ones who put up a real fight are that man and his wife, correct? What's their status?
We shot the man in the ankles and the wife broke her wrist attempting to fight back. They won't be doing much more fighting. They're holed up in their home for now, but they won't last long. To prevent them from making some kind of last stand, we're planning to clear out the other zones first so we can send a bigger squadron to surround them.
Well, well. Turns out some of these beasts do know how to use their claws. Now the threat these savages pose will be undeniable.
Like, it's kind of hard to decide. Is this people from their own world, just more technologically advanced than Skirk's village? Skirk's village may just be in the boonies or far from, like, you know, the city regions of her world, or it could just be straight up these people come from outer space and decide to invade the planet.
Let them cling to what's left of their lives for a little longer. Once the other zones are cleared, I'll cut off their heads myself.
Dude. That's beyond. They're not looking to enslave these people. They're just fucking hate them, man. Uh-oh. Smells like something's burning. What's going on?
Dad? Mom?
Skirk, you're all right? Thank heavens.
I'm so happy to see you, sweet girl. But you need to go. It isn't safe here. They'll be back any second.
What happened? You're bleeding a lot. Dad?
This is the place. Alert all units. Prepare to surround.
Run, Skirk! Run as far away as you can. Don't trust anyone. Your dad and I, we're not afraid to stare death in the face, but we need you to survive. My clever girl, so curious. You're already so brave. I know you're going to grow up to be such a positive light in this world.
Whenever you miss us, just play this song. Remember, life is a gift. Don't let darkness claim it.
Break down the door! Look what we have here. A savage that can pluck a tune. Well, the show's over. You! Stop singing! Shut it! I said shut it or I'll make you! Fine. Have it your way!
What was that?
You're awake? I found a few clues while you were asleep, but it's only a start. Now, time for the second stage of your training. This time, the focus is elemental energy. Come find me when you're ready to begin.
Ooh. Oh, we're not going to talk about that at all? You're not going to bring it up? Dude, can I wish yet? Yes, I can. Okay. So where are we at? Where are we at? 40? We're at 70. We started at 70. We're at 40, 50, 70. We're at 40? We're at 40 pity. Oh! 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 It came early! Oh my god! Oh! Early-ish! Oh! 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 Please, please, God, please, please, let me just have this. All right, just please, come on. Let me win this 50-50, please, please, please. And then we can start on the weapon banner. Oh, please, 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 come on, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Please. Oh. Alright. Here it comes. Let me win my 50-50, please. Really? 50. I'm guessing like straight on 50. Or 40. This was 40? Come on, oh my god. That would have been, it would be so nice, come on. Fucking of course, man. Fucking of course. Finally happened. I got an early pull. Fuck. So at that 40, 50, 70s. Yeah. That was 40 pulls in. Alright, so 40 pulls in failure. And I hate the situation because it's like a miracle might happen and I might get Skirk on the first 2 pulls, right? Like first 10 pulls. But no. Every time this happens, it's going to be full on pity. Like that, I used up my luck right there and it failed me. Watch. This one, this guarantee is going to go on full on 80. So, how many 80, 90, 100, and 100. Oh, I'll probably have like 50 pulls left for her weapon. Yeah, I'm not going to get her C1. Damn. And now the weapon is now... I may not get the weapon, because if I fail the 50-50 on the weapon, I wouldn't have enough pulls. Try again. I would have to use like all the primos in this patch, basically. Let's just see. One more pull. Let's just see if it does happen. Like it finally happened. The game actually gives me an early 1% chance. Nope.
Man, staying in the abyss feels so surreal, don't you think? No day and no night. It's like time hardly exists. If we weren't careful to keep track, it feels like we'd have no idea how long we've even been here. Well, except for the fact that Paimon still gets hungry like clockwork. You go do your training. Paimon's gonna grab a bite.
The way I see it, the pursuit of power is divided into 3 stages. The first is mastering the use of standard weapons. Next is learning how to harness natural energy. And after that, you're free to challenge even higher dimensions.
I'm low-key kind of disappointed. I thought her story was gonna, like, she's going to tell us her backstory and how she came outside of Teyvat, and this, yes, the sky's fake, and all that stuff like that. Like, we'll get more glimpses to the outside world. Kind of did through her backstory, but that's like it's not the overall big story of Genshin of Teyvat.
The natural energy of Teyvat is, of course, elemental energy. But that's not my area of expertise. I draw from a different source of power. Abyssal power, yes. Also known as the power of the Void Realm. My master, Sertologi, is a true expert in that area. After all, he was one of the group of 5 that infamously stole the all-encompassing power of the Abyss. An act for which the people of Conria gave them the epithet, the 5 Sinners. The elemental energy of Teyvat, on the other hand, is derived from the power of the Light Realm. These 2 forms of energy exist in direct opposition to each other. Suffice to say, there's not much I can teach you this time. A keen observation, traveler. Call it respecting local norms. The Abyss stands in direct conflict with the will of this world. So, to make my life easier, I disguise my power to make it appear cryo-like in nature. It's a technique I learned from some Conrian ruins, known as the 7 Shifting Serpent. If you ever change your mind about delving into abyssal power, I can teach it to you.
Yes, let's learn. Fucking Mondstadt, Leeway, Inazuma, Sumeru, and they've all let me down. Like, they've let down the entire Genshin community of how weak and pathetic and mediocre it is. The Pyro one is useful, but it's useful because of the artifact set, not because of its power. So yeah, I'm willing to abandon the Light Realm. Let's go full on dark.
So I've heard. You seem to have a knack for removing abyssal power. But is purification really what's going on there? Like I said, power does not simply disappear. Just thinking out loud. Let's focus on your elemental training. That's what's gonna help us if the situation gets tricky. True growth comes from adversity, but only if you make the choice to pick yourself up again every time you fall. So, it's time to push yourself to the limit, and then keep pushing. This is the only way to advance at pace. Use the power of Animo to clear the field as fast as you can.
Oh wait, Animo, what?
Windblade.
Come on. Come closer.
Be gone.
Observe your surroundings. Look for things you can use to tilt the scales of success in your favor.
No, damn it. You're supposed to pick up the fire. Damn it! That's not what I aimed at. It's aiming at the fucking enemy, man.
Use the power of Hydro to destroy the spikes.
What? What? No, I've never used Hydro.
Faster. Don't give them a chance to strike you. You need to be quicker than you were in your dream. You can't afford another injury like that.
I can't. Fuck, man. You and your fucking 40-degree aiming. Dude. Fuck you, man. Oh my god, the fucking cooldown. What the fuck is wrong with my cooldown?
Go! Water jet!
This is dumb, man. Yeah, hydro.
Water jet!
Fuck you and your fucking 40-yard. I can't aim upward. Damn it, man.
Go!
That's why I fucking hate Kamiich, man. Dude, stop it. I don't like this. This is dumb. Like.
Ha! Go!
Thank God. I don't like that at all. I fucking hate that. Such a fucking janky elemental skill.
You need to understand what makes you special. The ability to wield elemental energy without a vision and switch between the elements at will. It means your aspirations need no approval from the gods. Your power is not bound by the rules of this world. So be bold. Do not be afraid to chart your own path.
I like how stupid like the Travelers is like. Have you never thought to actually chain your different elemental attacks together? Like up until this point. Yeah, right there, homie.
Very good. It seems you've reached a deeper level of connection with the elements. Long enough for you to lose yourself in your training, which is a good sign. Relentless practice with the elements has drained all your strength, but it's also what allowed you to make progress.
Like I said, this entire story, this story chapter is just hyperbolic time chamber from Dragon Ball Z. Like everything takes place here.
Get some rest. When you wake up, we'll proceed to the final stage of your training.
All right. So we failed. We did a 10 pull, so this is 20.
What is the secret to power?
So I'm guessing what happened between the destruction of her village or something like that. She got away, and Sotrology found her and took her in as an apprentice. The thing is, why is Sotrology on her planet in the first place? And like I said, she could Skirk could be from one of the moons up to that, and that's why Sotrology was close by.
Longing, hatred, self-preservation. No, it is fear. The fear of losing those you love. The fear of watching your home burn. Fear of loneliness. Fear of death. Fear is the source of evolution. It forces humanity to adapt to their environment and overcome hardship. It is in the process of prevailing over our fears that we surpassed first ourselves and then the rest of the world. That fear is now part of you. It calls on you to evolve. And it is time to answer.
Yeah, Sotrology's harsh training.
Any minute spent missing home is a minute wasted. Practice your sword work instead. Do not make me tell you twice.
But, Master, I can barely lift the sword anymore. If I keep going, I feel like my wrist is going to break.
So it has not broken yet. Then pick up your sword and keep practicing until it breaks. I want to hear the cracking and splintering of bone.
Jesus Christ, man.
After all, bones can always be reset. Good, Skirk. Once again, you survived. How do you feel?
Cold and pain.
These are signs that you are adapting to the abyss. Each time the flesh is torn and the spirit crushed, each time you claw back from the brink of death, you become stronger. I now understand why these people sought to destroy your homeland.
What?
Your potential goes beyond even what I could have anticipated.
What? Is that why her people is destroyed? Because they can adapt to like the most harshest environments and stuff like that?
But you still have much to learn in your pursuit of strength. Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, I shall show no mercy in your training. You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion, crush the self that makes you weak, and become master over your physical form. Get up, Skirk. Wipe the blood off your face. Cut away the rotten parts of your flesh. And mend what is broken. Then take up your sword.
Yes, Master.
I wanted to ask questions about Shark's path. Where did she come from? What's she been through?
You're up! Hopefully you got some good rest. Skirk said to tell you that she's ready to start the final stage of your training whenever you are. So, want to head over now? Or did you want to wait a little?
Training. Finally have a chance to talk to her. So, that was 10, that was 20. 30? 30? Fuck. Shit. Fucking Dahlia constellations, man. I don't want to fucking see C6 Dahlia, man. Fuck you.
From your training so far, you have gained better command of the sword, and more control over your elemental abilities. That's only part of it. Experience is the real teacher. Your journey, the friends you have made, the dangers you have faced. These have taught you more than I ever could. Now, it's time to focus on how you react under pressure. You must be able to think rationally, even in unpredictable combat situations. To simulate this, I'm going to attack, and you're going to block. Ready? Not bad. That defensive stance looks near unbreakable, just like your brother. Oh, that reminds me. You still don't know what happened.
Whoa. Where did this come from? Oh shit, it was a distraction.
Hey, no fair! That's cheating!
You think every opponent has the same moral code as you? You can denounce their deplorable methods all you want, but only if you live to tell the tale. The dead don't get to complain.
Damn, she got us. She got us. Even me.
Strong emotions will always arise in combat. Anxiety, anger, fear. But a true warrior is never at their whim. Only when you are free from the influence of emotion can you make the right choice, no matter the situation. How amusing. Almost sounds like you think you know me, but you don't. You can choose your own path. We are not the same. Let's begin. Try to use reason over emotion. Make the most rational and advantageous decision in any given moment. This is your final training session. Look alive. Same drill as before, but this time I'm going to interfere. Hold your focus.
Wait, what the fuck is this? What the hell is that?
Water jet!
Oh, is this...
Go!
I don't want to do Hydro. Don't do this. No. Hydro's garbage, man.
Water jet!
This is gonna take a long time. Hydro is so... Why this skill, man? Why Hydro?
Go! Ha! Ha! Water jet!
Oh my god,
Water
dude!
jet! Ha! Ha!
Please stop. Please, like, have enough of this shit. Worst skill ever. Like, why can't you have done Pyro?
Go! Ha! Ha!
Seriously? Seriously?
Not bad. Better than I expected.
Oh, man. This is annoying. Only because they're forcing you to use a shitty hydro skill. They don't even home, man. It would have been better if they home. You just hold it down and they attack the nearest thing automatically.
You're getting the hang of it. The first step to controlling your emotions is controlling your mind. You want a unified train of thought. It all comes down to focus.
Oh my dude, I'm starting to imitate Skirk now. Look at this. Like, I'm so badass.
Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, I shall show no mercy in your training. You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes you weak, and become master over your physical form.
Training to Merciless does that training have to make someone substitute all emotion for pure reason?
Stop. Let's pause here. One look, and I can tell your mind has wandered. That's to be expected. There's a limit to how long a human being can concentrate on one thing. Staying calm and focused sounds simple in theory, but in practice, it's more demanding than sword work or elemental abilities.
I've now stopped all emotions I suppress are rushing back to the surface. Pain, frustration, doubt, exhaustion. Main one. I could feel like I could fall asleep on the spot.
Get some rest. No point training further if you're already dead on your feet. Like I said at the beginning, the only goal of this training is for you to reach a point that you're satisfied with. You managed to push past your limits, which is a good start. You can be proud of that and sleep well knowing that you've earned it.
Alright, so I'm going to grab something to use a bathroom, grab something to drink, and get a different cup. I don't know why this rips every time I drink from it. Give me a second. Alright. Back. That's my new drink, my new travel thermos. A lemonade. Alright. Oh my god, we actually, so probably the end of the hyperbolic time chamber arc. Alright. And wait, where's the wish? Oh, there it is. Oh my god. So what are we at now? 40? I don't know, I lost track now. God damn it, man. Why couldn't you have come, or like, I'm so pissed, man. Yeah, like I said, right? I knew after getting that 40 early, it's like, yeah, now we're gonna make you suffer because we're gonna make you go all the way to 80. Like we're back in a world. I don't see the strange creature this time, but I think I can navigate the space on my own now without it here to guide me. I don't know how to leave, so I'm stuck here until I wake up. Can't hurt to look around. Can't use any skills, can't jump, can't attack.
Skirk is amazing. She faced down that terrifying giant and cut its head clean off.
Steadfast disciple. Wait, did Sertologi have multiple disciples?
Oh, she got hurt though, didn't she? I heard it was pretty bad.
Yeah, well, that's a given. But the moment she was on the mend, she got right back to practicing her sword work. I heard Master suffered a grave injury once too. Lost an arm and a leg and still came back stronger than ever. Skirk's becoming more like him by the day.
Yeah, it sounds like, oh my god, Sertologi had different disciples?
Incredible. I wonder if I'll ever reach their level. They're always so resolute, so unshakable.
Pathetic. You're not even trying. You're so much weaker than you think.
Who the fuck is this? It's not Sertologi. You can't, Jude. You can't fucking talk to her like that. The only person who could talk to her like that is Sertologi.
Skirk, have you become a positive light in this world?
Those are parents?
Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire? How many bodies were left to rot on the scorched earth? Yet you alone live on.
Survivors Guild? I kind of like this. Even if, like, this would have been so cool if they did this right from the start. It's like people talking with this like floating text and stuff like that. Even if you don't have the subtitles.
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade. You don't deserve to rest.
These are people from her village haunting her?
I have so many questions. I just want to jump in a spaceship, explore the whole universe, and get answers from the stars. I just need to wait till I'm grown up. Then I can do anything.
Okay. Her her planet actually knows that there are other worlds. So even though they're primitive, they're still their knowledge of the universe and everything like that is more than the people of Teyvat. Like I said, is this just? I don't think she's from a moon. She's from a moon of Teyvat.
Now, you must bid farewell to who you were in the past and become someone stronger.
Run, Skirk, run! Only death awaits us here. Keep running, and don't ever look back.
Let's see here. First things first, you need a new identity.
Oh! So this is after she came to Teyvat, after her training, and she's come across Alice, and they sat down and talked. Did Alice help her fit in Teyvat?
Going around telling people you're from somewhere beyond the stars won't do, now will it? How about saying you hail from beneath the earth instead?
How's that any different? It's like, yeah, I come from beyond the stars. And then the other guy's like, I come from beneath the earth. It's like, you're both weird. That's no different, dude.
As the Conrian saying goes, venturing out into the universe and down into the abyss are the same in that both are braving the dark unknown.
Well, I'm a visitor on this planet, so I'll follow the rules.
So Alice is the one who told her, kind of hide your past because people don't know that there's an outside. There's a solar system.
That saves me quite a bit of trouble. Let me offer you a piece of advice in return, although it might not be what you want to hear. I know the pursuit of strength is important to you, but taking a moment for yourself every once in a while is never a bad idea. Ignore her existence for too long, and there will come a day when you can no longer hear her voice.
Alice giving her some advice there.
You're awake! You must be starving, right? Ta-da! A barbecue feast just for you! Of course you are! That's why Skirk and Paimon got this all ready for you. Dig in, before it gets cold. Ah, well, if you're around someone long enough, it's bound to happen. Plus, Skirk can cook. So, Paimon decided she can forgive the whole Ice Queen thing. Paimon's not one to hold a grudge.
Here's an idea. Let's save the chit-chat until after the meal.